Welcome back, everybody. We are going to set up levels in this video so the player can win the level and then move on to the next one. So, hooray! I want to be a winner. Hooray! So to do this, we'll create a script and we'll call it level manager. And inside of our level manager, yes, I would love to reload everything. We will get rid of all this stuff. No, we won't. We'll keep all this stuff. You like this one, Nick. If you want to refer to the level manager from somewhere else, like you want the player to be able to talk to the level manager,
okay.
You only, in this case, we only want one level, one level manager. So we go public static level manager. We call it instance. There, instance. And inside of our start method, we say instance is equal to this.
Oh, so any static's completely global.
Yep.
That's
Anyone else can talk to anything else.
Nice.
Alright, so now, what else do we want to do? We are going to need to have another public enum. Public enum. Call it level manager state. I actually don't like that. I'm going to call it state.
That would have been my preferred naming, but...
What, this one or the other one?
No, the other one. Don't worry about it. You've been doing the state underscore for the rest of the other ones, so...
Okay, state.
It's just keep it consistent.
Manager. Yeah, she's going to come and look at my code later on sometime this week and go, I don't like you.
Never talk to Richard again.
Alright, so we're going to have 3 states inside of our level manager. So there is the intro. You are welcome to level 1. We won't put anything like that in there, but it's just waiting for you to press play and begin playing. Then we'll have the playing state where you're actually moving around the place, and then we'll have the completed level state. Hooray, you've made it to the end of the level.
Sweet.
Rightio. So inside of this, we will now also need to have a public state level manager, and we'll call it, we're going to call this one current state. State current. And we are also going to need to have a state prior. Actually, we don't need that one. We don't need that one. What I do want to have is a timer method in here. A float to capture how long we have been in the state for. So this is for an analytical purpose. So I'm actually going to leave it out of there now that I'm thinking about it. And when we put analytics on top of the game, we'll add it back in place.
Sweet.
Don't jump too far ahead of yourself, Mr. Richard. Rightio. We need to have in the start what the current state is. So we'll always start off as intro. So state current is equal to level manager.intro. And now inside of our update, we will have switch based on state current, and we'll put all of the cases in level manager.intro break. Copy paste playing and completed. What else do we need to do? Inside of our intro, we will just do a check for if the player presses space, then we move into the playing state. So we'll do if input.getKeyDown is equal to keycode.space, then state current is equal to level manager.playing.
Yay.
Nice and easy. Inside of playing, we just basically let the player play. Let the player play and do nothing. And then in completed, we will wait for if the player presses space, then we'll go to the next level. And for this one, we will need to we'll do this as if you press space, then we'll tell the scene manager dot load scene, and it's whinging at me because I forgot to bring in the using statement. So control full stop and pick on the using scene manager, and now we can say load scene. And what scene do we want to load up? I'm going to pass in a name, and we need to put in a name for that. So next level name, and this needs to be a variable then, which we can know that each level will declare its own level manager, and each level manager will know what the next level should be. So public string next level name.
State.
What? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Next level name. Rightio, so now we can be an intro, we'll default ourselves to intro, the player will start playing, and then we go to the next level. So let's instantiate this first. Well, let's put it into the world. So back in the game, create an empty object. We'll put it 0, 0, 0, and we'll call this one level manager. Now, all of my managers, I like to have an underscore so that I can quickly identify them, and I slap them up the top.
No, it's global.
Yep. Now I drag my level manager over this, add it as a component onto the actual object. You start off an intro, that's fine, and the next level can be level 2.
Cool.
So to do that, we better have a second level. So I'll just call you level 2. Inside of level 2, yes, I would love to save level 1 now that you have a level manager. Level 2 probably doesn't have a level manager anymore, so whoops. Going to delete level 2, go back into level 1, don't save level 2. Now that we have a level manager in level 1, we will duplicate it, open level 2. There we go, so just change to level 2. Now we've got a level manager. And let's quickly make this one look a little bit different so that we can see that, yes, we have actually changed level. We'll just put that over there for now.
Okay.
And put a second one over there. And we'll figure this part out later. Rightio, so now we've got wall.
Cool.
Back to level 1. How can we tell if the if the player has completed the level? We'll do that by putting in a box, and if the player comes into contact with that box, then they have successfully beaten the level. So new 3D object cube, 0, 0, 0 to the world center. The player wants to get over to that side of the world, and we'll make it a bit bigger and taller. Come on, mouse, work with me. And a bit wider.
Yep.
And we'll move it up. And now we'd better have another material for this one. Just quickly switching to the game to see if we can see it. Hooray, we can. Create material. Whoops. Matte level finish. And let's make that purple. Purple. There we go. And I also want to make it a little bit see-through. So we'll go to transparent. And where's my alpha? Make it a little bit more see-through.
Yeah, looks good.
So as the player goes in, we can still see the player is inside of the box.
Yep.
Cube. We will call our cube level finish. Our level finish, we are going to need to put a script on there to know that we have actually collided with it. So very simple script in this case is going to be the level finish. What am I going to call this one? Now, we might want to put different types of level events in there. So we'll call a folder called level events. Events.
Yep.
Create C# script level event level event finish.
Yay. Good.
There we go. I can type. I swear. You watch, when we get to SQL code, I'll probably make mistakes all over the place, and you'll be, hey, then that's select, not secult. Rightio, what do we need in this one? We just need to know that if you have collided with it, then that's it. That will change the state. So we don't need any of this stuff. We'll get rid of all that and go void on trigger enter. Now we can say if other, which is the collider, if the game object of that's name to lower is equal to player. You don't like my to lower trick, Nick?
No, I was just thinking if the enemy goes into the it can finish the level for you. It's like then you're stuck on this level and the enemy gets to go to the next level, have some more fun.
String dot format. Well, then you become the enemy.
No, yeah, then you have to. You actually, it's like a race against the enemy to try and beat him so that you can continue, but he wants to continue too.
I hate patrolling this stage. Oops, 0 has won the level. Who is 0? It is other.gameObject.name.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we have our ability to finish the level, we need to make sure that that does something. So now we can go level manager dot instance dot set state, and we will pass in this the new state to go to. So level manager dot state. Did I not make you public?
Did you not have I think
public enum public state level manager state current
is.
Whoops.
Is
what is all this stuff? Go away.
Wait, so where were we? Okay. Set state is not public.
No, I haven't created set state that.
Yeah.
State. Alright, let's make the method.
It's because it's not static. Right?
Which one? The object itself is static. Public class, we're now saying I am the static instance.
Yeah, but shouldn't the
because
internal things be
these then become pieces of the instance. Check this out. Let's do this. New state. State current is equal to new state. So we're going to pass in the state to the object, and it'll just figure out what it's going to be. Now
but I'm just wondering, why couldn't you access that object off it?
State manager dot completed. Hang on. Yes, you were correct. I am trying to access a static thing, a static object. That means the other ones had to be static.
Yes.
What I was trying to get to is, hey, hang on.
You actually wanted to type. Okay.
Yeah. So now I can say, hey, take the instance of your public self.
Yeah.
Of your static self.
Yeah.
And set the state directly like that. Yes.
Yep.
So that way I can hide this guy and not have to make it static.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So that's now completed, which means we've now got, if you have completed the level and you hit space, then we will go to the next level name. So that means we need to be able to jump to the next level. And to do that, we need to go to our level 1, which we're on. That's level 2 we've been playing with. And that's level...
I think we were just making things to level 1.
We're on level 1. I'm saying I've tried to open it, and so it's saying, hey, you're going to change scenes even though it's the same scene.
You should probably... Because now we don't have any of the finishing scripts or anything on level 2, so should we recreate level 2?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Not just yet. No, I'll explain why in a second. We'll go to build settings, and we'll add this scene into our game. So now we can actually switch to it. On level finish, we need to add that level finish script.
Oh, yes.
The level event finish, I should say. Good. Now on level 2, yes, I want to save level 1. On level 2, we don't have a way to finish it. I'm going to leave that empty. No, I'm not. I'm going to put in an object. You are correct.
You could make it like go back to level 1.
Yeah, we could do that, and we just have a loop. All right, let's take that level finish. You are now a prefab of level event. Whoops, this one. Level event finished. Go to scene. Level 2. Yes, I'd like to save level 1. Level 2, we can bring the prefab of event finish in and set it to 0 on the Y, and then up a little bit so it's at least kind of highish. All right. Awesome. And now we'll say that when you finish this one, you will go back to level 1.
Sweet.
Yes, good call, Nick. I was going to leave it empty and then realize, hang on, I can't finish level 2. And that's going to ruin my analytics. All right, we need to go to build settings and add level 2 into the scene so that we can actually go to it. And we'll save that. We'll go scenes, level 1, move. The enemy patrol is going to patrol straight through the wall on level 2.
Yeah, true.
Oh well. All right, quick. Let's run away this way. Ah, haha! Didn't see me. When we finish it, we'll have we have won the level. All right, cool.
Yay.
Let's do a little dance. Do a little dance.
And so,
press space.
Oh right, you have to press space. That's right. Well, the lighting changed.
Yeah, it didn't rebuild the lighting. That's a problem.
Call of Duty like.
No. When we finish this one, when we finish level 2, we'll just make a nuke explode.
Tactical nuke.
Yeah, tactical. All right, and now if we press space, we should go back to level 1.
Yay.
Great, we've now got the ability to switch between levels, and that is enough for this video. Moving on, we are going to start implementing the analytics because the basic game itself has been done. Now we can get into the real meat of what this series is about. I'm excited.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. See you next video, guys.
See you guys next time.